Okay, so this is a cash register, National Cash Register Model 442, if I remember correctly. I purchased this cash register for $150. It was jammed, was not working. I never worked on these machines before, so I decided, hey, let me give it a try and see if I can fix it. So the first thing I did, I took it apart. I took all the brass parts out, and then I started trying to figure out what's going on with it. First, this is the release for the keys. Any keys that is pressed, if you press this lever, it'll release it. This was stuck, so it was not moving. Then, after a lot of research, I noticed that this lock was in the lock position, which means this part, this metal part here, this metal part here was all the way down. If it's all the way down, it does not allow the crank to turn. So in reality, my cash register was not jammed, it was just locked. And then I was able to mess with this lock and put it in the, I guess, open position, and then it started turning. But the other problem that I had, it has so much oil grease. The oil grease turns into more like glue, and it does not allow the machine to turn. So what I did, I used car degreaser and just spray the whole machine with car degreaser, and that seemed to start loosening things up. Then I used a high power water sprayer and just try to take as much of that dry grease out of it. Then I clean it again with the greaser. Then I use WD-40 to put some lubrication, and then I start turning it. And I just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it was running a little slower. But then in one of the turns, it jammed again. And one way that you can unjam your cash register is by releasing this pin right here on the bottom. Get down so you can see it. See the pin? You see how it's going down, up and down? You getting it? If you release this, it allows the mechanism to go in reverse. So by going in reverse, you can kind of go back and forth, and then it'll jam again. Right now, it's working fine. I put a lot of WD-40 and some kind of grease on it just to loosen things up. It's running well. And I also took all the mechanism for the printer. So that's just, I'm not gonna try to fix it. I'm not gonna try to keep it there, because a lot of times, for what I read, a lot of the jams happen here. So I try to take as much parts out to eliminate the culprit of the jam. But like I mentioned before, the main culprit was locked, and second of all, it had just too much dry grease that it was really hard to take out. Even with a high pressure washer, it was not coming out. So I even have to go with the screwdriver and remove it. Another issue that I have is that this part right here broke. So somebody tried to open the cash register, the drawer, and he broke this piece. But it's really not, I think I can fix it. It's basically, this part goes in here, something like that. And this part fits right here. So I'm gonna be able to somehow, might be able to glue it or screw it, or I'll figure a way to fix it. So that's not a problem. This is to release the register. So as of now, let me give you a one run, and you can see how it's operating after days of work. Okay, so you always have to press one of the dollar keys. Let's see it better. Press one of these keys and press one of the clerk keys. To press the clerk key, because I don't have the drawer in, I had to push a lever in the back. Come around, see if you can get the lever. this lever has to be pushed back in order to allow the clerk key to go in. So now it's back. There you go. It's jammed now. So now I can show you how it's working. So I press the $10 and the first clerk key. And there you go. $10. And that's basically it. Hope this helps anybody that's having the same issues and they can kind of fix the cash register without major problems.